Hi everyone, my name is Junmar Hemina and I'm taking up Master of Science in Information Technology at Negros Oriental State University main campus. And today, I'm going to discuss to you about digitization. Okay, this is under my subjects in multimedia. But before we will discuss about digitization, let us differentiate digitization versus digitalization. Okay? So, based from the Oxford English Dictionary, okay, these are confusing terms, but we have differentiate what is digitization and digitalization. Digitization refers to the action or process of digitizing the conversion of analog data, example, images, video, and text, into a digital form. While digitalization, by contrast, refers to the adoption or increase in use of digital or computer technology by an organization, industry, country, etc. So, for example, way back 10 years ago, Sonorso was using a manual enrollment system. So, with the advent of technology, they have adopted the use of automatic or automation. So they're using now the automatic enrollment system. So from the manual, they have adapted into automatic. So that is, they have adapted that digitalization. Okay, so that's one of the basic example of digitalization. Okay, another definition from the Wikipedia. Digitization is the process of converting information into a digital. For example, it's a computer readable format in which the information is organized into bits. Bits means it's 0 and 1 or on and off. The result is the representation of an object, let's say image, sound, document, or signal, by generating a series of numbers that describe a discrete set of its points or sample. Okay, so you have now the idea how digitization work. Okay, and then we have here the term is often used to describe the scanning of analog sources such as printed photos or taped videos into computers for editing, but it can also refer to the audio, where sampling rate is often measured in kilohertz, and texture map transformation. Okay? So on the other hand, digitizing is the primary way of storing images in a form suitable for transmission and computer processing, whether scanned from two-dimensional analog originals or captured using an image-censored equipped device such as digital camera, tomographical instruments such as CAT, scanner are acquiring precise dimensions from a real-world object. Okay, let's move. Why or how to digitize objects? What are the methods used in converting analog objects into a digital format or form? Okay, number one here is by the use of scanner. Okay, so text and images can be digitized similarly. So a scanner captures an image, which may be an image or text, and converts it into an image file, such as bitmap or JPEG. For example, you have a picture, your hard copy, and you wanted to upload it on Facebook. So that's the only way for is either to scan the picture or to take a picture using a camera, a phone camera. So that's the conversion of a hard copy or printed object into its digital form. Okay? The second one is the optical character recognition. Okay, program analyze a text, image for light and dark areas in order to identify alphabetic letter or numeric digit and convert its character into ASCII code. So the very common example here is when you are taking an exam. So you have four circles that correspond to A, B, C, D. So you are required to shade one of those circles for your answer. So the LCR on the program will check which of the four circles was shaded. So that's your answer. That's correspond to your answer. Okay. And then the third one is the audio and video digitization. This is mostly converting those old form of audio recording system, like you have the cassette tape and we have the VHS before the introduction of the CD or DVD. So people use cassette tape and VHS when listening to music or watching a movie. So right now we are now using a recorder, digital recorder, or the camera. However, before, uh, the only way for you to convert those old format is to use the analog to digital conversion process. So as you can see, ABS-CBN, they have that what we call restoring. That's the old movie into a digital form. Let's say the movie Himala. And it was recorded in VHS form, but they're now using a conversion to convert that into a digital form. So there is a slight improvement in terms of its color and the audio. Okay, so that's it for the different methods on how to digitize objects. So why digitize? Why do you need to digitize? Okay, so basically, according to some information, digitizing information makes it easier to preserve, access, and share. That's correct. If you have, for example, an original historical document may only be accessible to people who visit its physical location, like the museum. But if the document content is digitized, it can be made available to people worldwide. You can share that on Facebook, like email, and there's a growing trend towards digitization of historically and culturally significant data. So pictures like those pictures painting in the museum. So the only way for you to see it is to visit the place. However, they can capture that through camera, scan, and they have its digital format, and you can share that to your friends. Okay, so that's the main purpose of why we need to digitize the objects. Okay, and according to an article in The Guardian in March 2007, if all spoken languages since the dawn of time were digitized, it would consume 5 exabytes of storage space. Total digital information in 2006 was estimated at 161 billion exabytes or exabytes. Email alone made up 6 exabytes for that figure. So imagine how big is the digital data, the accumulation of digital data from the 2006. Okay, and last part we will have different formats or different digital formats. Okay, so digital formats, we have number one, the audio format. So as you can see, we have different audio formats. We have a two category. We have open file formats and we have proprietary formats. So open file formats includes the WAV or WAV, MP3, OGG, GSM, DCT, FLAC, AU, EIFF, VOX, and RAW. Proprietary formats, we have WMA, AAC, ATTRAC, RA, RAM, DSS, MSV, DVF. And other formats, we have ATTRAC, MID, and APE. For video format, we have here AVI. We have on the right side, we have the acronym. So you can just check. So AVI, ASF, MOVE, or the QuickTime, AVCHD, FLV or SWF, MPEG or MPG, MP4, WMV, H.2.64, and DivX. And lastly, for the images, image format, we have JPEG, GIF, BMP, TIFF, and PNG. So that's it. Those are different formats under the audio, video, and JPEG object. So if you have questions, just leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching. This is Junmar saying bye-bye and God bless everyone.